some information about the subsidies, the financial help that you're going to get for your traveling to go to Turkey, accommodation and meals, and the coach there is going to be with you. We will have that welcome word from Onur Sentok, who is the LOC, our Turkish colleague who is organizing that race, and Begum, who is a medical team leader, and she's also a technical official, so I guess she knows a lot about the race itself. It's the first time that we have raced down in Yenişehir. Ljudmila, are we all now? No, Onur is here. Welcome, Onur.
Yes, we are here. Just missing Begum, but she's coming right now. Okay. Okay. Oh, we have two medical persons here, so great.
Excellent. I can see that we are missing. Who's missing? I don't know what's the situation with
So instead of Ivana, there is her coach Tompa. He will collect all the info. Ivana is on the university. We are just we have Alina. She will join us also. So welcome everybody. Whole team is here. Armin. Okay. One more. Okay. Željko, we are all here.
Yeah, okay, okay. So I would just like to thank, the Europe Triathlon, the World Triathlon for the opportunity that we are organizing this team now for almost 10 years, since 2013 that we started with the idea, using that at that stage ITU development team, the elite athlete development program that we copy pasted at that stage. So I would like to give the word to Kathleen to
Nick.
Or maybe you can mute so that we.
Excuse me, but there is a mic still on, and it's not possible to hear you correctly.
I'm trying to find the.
So you can't hear me?
Mute.
Yes, there is still mics on, and it's really complicated to hear what you said.
Yeah, but now
everybody has to turn off the mic.
Yes, please. No, mute. Now on the list, everybody is muted except you, Željko.
Okay, thank you. But you can hear me. That's important.
Yes.
So I would like to give the word now, just to welcome everybody to Kathleen and to Zita before we go with our agenda.
Okay, Kathleen said that she needs to go at 10:30, so can we hear you first? Who doesn't know, Kathleen was in your skin a long time ago. She was a triathlete, now she's a coach, and introduce yourself.
thank you, Ljudmila. As Ljudmila said, I was an athlete myself in triathlon between 1991, if I'm correct, when I did my first triathlon, till 2005. I raced European Cups, just like you. I raced in World Cups. There was not yet the W2S series in my time, but I raced European Championships, World Championships, and I've been in the Olympics twice in Sydney and in Athens. After my sport career, I was elected as a board member of Europe Triathlon. And since 10 years now, in 2012, I am the Secretary General of the European Triathlon Union. I am a coach, I'm a triathlon coach, but only age group athletes. And I am a swim coach of our local team. So spending a lot of time in the pool, not swimming anymore, but being on the side of the pool. And I want to wish you, of course, welcome to all of you and all the best in your preparation and good luck at your races in 2022.
Thank you, Kathleen. So Zita is our the biggest strength in the behind the screens. So she's guilty for part of this, why we are all here. So Zita, please.
Thank you so much, Ljudmila. Good morning, everyone. It is nice to see a bunch of athletes, coaches coming together. To be honest, this is always the most exciting moment of the year when we start the season. And I do hope that, you know, this event in April will happen and you will all be able to traveling then and racing, so we can get back to a kind of normality, hopefully, in our races. And as you know that at World Triathlon, I am also in charge of the A6 World Triathlon team. And I do hope that all the athletes that I am seeing here, you will have that pathway that at one day I will be able to welcome you to the A6 World Triathlon team, which definitely aiming the participation of the Olympic Games. And I have to tell you that before that, I worked also on high performance, more, you know, working with athletes who are coming from excellent environments, but I was always inspired and aspired by all the athletes and coaches who are coming from developing nations, because I do believe that, you know, what you achieve on a daily basis, how you go against all the challenges every day when you go down and train, I think this is just extraordinary. I believe that this is something that I really appreciate a lot. And as I said, I learned a lot over the years from these athletes who are coming from that background and achieved the Olympic dream. So I do hope that you all have this Olympic dream. And of course, everybody started somewhere. And those European Cups that Triathlon Europe organizing for you and involve you in such a team environment, don't forget that you are all selected athletes, the best of your nation, from all the developing nations. So you are already achieved something that really remarkable. So I do hope that this will be a nice stepping stone for you towards to develop your career. And I am sure that you all are in a great hands by your home coaches, national federations, and of course the European team as Kathleen, Ljudmila, and also Željko. And we hope from World Triathlon you will receive soon an access to our education hub, where you will be treated as a team, which will also contains all the athletes who are participating in this Team Europe program, and you can have some learning. You know, don't forget that your learning is in your hands. This is something that you have to take ownership about that. So we just hope that we are offering you opportunities, and it's really up to you to take it or not. So I am looking forward to see you all on the blue carpet, and all the best. Thank you, Ljudmila.
Thank you, Zita. So first race, it will be in Turkey. Just briefly, one more guest, race director, Onur. Just unmute yourself and introduce.
Hello, my name is Onur. Some of you might know me from last year's races from Alanya and Balıkesir. And this year we are going to have Triathlon Yenişehir in Europe Cup capacity, and we are very excited to have all of you and welcome you in Yenişehir.
Thank you, Onur. Begum, are you there? Can you introduce yourself? Okay.
I'm here. You
Okay.
can hear me? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I'm in my polyclinic now, so I'm working. So I sometimes just close my view. Hi, everyone. Maybe you know me from Balıkesir and Alanya too. I'm Begum. I'm a cardiovascular surgeon and a coach and an athlete and the TO. Now I am trying to be the medical chief. So we will talk, I think, about medical stuff. So that's me. Hi.
Yes, thank you from LOC. So now we should stay introduction with athletes. Just let me share my screen. Željko, can you call one by one? Why I'm
On
trying.
my screen, Lucas is the first from Luxembourg. So yeah, I believe Lucas is the first time with us in the team. So
Yes.
if you can just unmute yourself, Lucas, and just say a few words about you. And I see that I guess it's your coach with you, so maybe
Yes.
you need to
Hey.
just with that.
Je dis quoi? Je dis que t'es content d'être là. Oula. Ah non. Non.
Yeah, introduce
We can
yourself.
hear you.
We can hear you.
Hi, I'm Luca Cambosi. I come from Luxembourg, and I am happy to be here.
So how old are you? This is your first time that you are in a team.
Yeah, it's my first time in the European development team, and I have 20 years old.
So will it be easier to you if you introduce your coach to us also?
I'm
Thomas Andreas, the national coach of the Luxembourg Federation. And yes, as Lucas said, we are really happy that Lucas was our first guy to be part of the European team. It's a really good thing for us to be part of this team because we are a really small federation, but we have really high goals. And we hope that Lucas can achieve his goals with being part of this team, and for the federation to be part to construct something with ETU, because we don't really race in Europe. We race almost a bit far away from Europe, but for our young guys, it's really important to be used to race in this kind of races and to learn for World Cups or WTS later. So thank you for accept Lucas in the team.
Thank you. You're welcome. So Lucas, do you go to school? Do you study? What is your second love in your life except the triathlons?
My second love in my life is my family, I think, with my parents, my brother and sister, and my dog. And of course, I go to school in Luxembourg in sport management.
Okay. Thank you. Welcome. Željko, who is the next one?
The next one is Monica on my screen. So from Slovenia, Monica, please.
Hi, I'm Monica from Slovenia. I'm 18 years old. And yeah, I don't know what to say.
Maybe I can help you. So I saw that you are, because you have been visiting us here in Croatia, that you are training regularly. So what about like, if, you know, just for the others, this is kind of the icebreaking. So you are going to be the team in 1 month time in Yenişehir. So it's good to know who are you going to associate there. That's just a few words. It's nothing complicated.
Yeah, this is the first time. This is not the first time I'm in team. I was last year too in Balıkesir, but yes, last year was not a good race for me. It was actually a disaster, but I hope this year will be better. Last year it was good. In Spanish, I was in Duathlon Championship and I win, and I was really happy, and also I am. So I hope this year will be better than the last year because I have a bit of health issues, but I hope this year will be better for me.
Yeah, we all hope so. Congratulations for that. It's a junior world title in duathlon. It's something to be proud of. Hopefully the teaming is going in the right direction, that you can see you are jumping in the triathlon stage as well. On my screen now, the next one is Arturs. Welcome, Arturs.
Yeah, hello, my name is Arturs. I'm from Latvia. Right now I'm in school, so maybe there will be some loudness, so it's okay. And yeah, last year was 15th in the World Championships in juniors. I won a junior cup in Dnipro, and I think this is my first or second time in Triathlon European team. The first time was, I don't think, like maybe 2019, but I didn't remember that. Maybe it was in Austrian, and I didn't go. But so I can say this is my first time that we will go to Turkey to race, and yeah, happy to be here, and thank you for welcoming.
Thank you, Arturs. So the next one on my team is Artyms.
Yeah, hello everyone. So I'm Artyms, I'm 21 years old. I'm a member of Latvian Triathlon national team, currently studying sport exercises and sports science in Latvian University. And last 2 years wasn't really successful in my career so far. But yeah, I'll manage to prove myself and everyone that yeah, I'm still in a good shape, and I feel really ready for the next season right now. And yeah, I'm really happy to be part of this European team as well.
Thank you, Artyms. Next one on my team is Johannes from Estonia.
So hi everybody, I'm Johannes, I'm from Estonia, as you said. I'm 23 years old and been doing triathlon for 12 years. Last year I was part of the ETU development team as well in Kaorle. The race didn't go as well as I thought it would, but yeah, I hope I could make some amends this year and be better prepared. And yeah, right now I'm currently in Fuerteventura, preparing for the season and hoping that I can improve my goals and my level. So yeah, I hope to do a good race there.
Thank you, Johannes. The next one of my team is Alina.
Was it Armin?
Oh, yeah. Alin and Alina are the next one. So, Almin, if you are,
I can put on the screen. I don't know why it doesn't let me.
You cannot open. I mean, you cannot video. Okay. Then
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm Armin Angerer. I'm from Estonia, also 22 years old, and I'm really happy to be here. I have been with the development team in Hungary 2019. The competition didn't went that well, but this is a great way to improve myself again and collect some E2 points. And yeah, I'm really pleased to be here.
Thank you. And then Alina, can you hear us? And if you can just unmute yourself.
Hello. My name is Alina, and I'm from Belarus, and I can't take part in competitions. So because our country have problems with Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah, but that's not the barrier, just and that's not the excuse. Hi, again, we know each other. I'm Ljudmila from Smet. Yeah, we were under the sanctions like 8 years, but now we have Ognjen Stojanovic, if you know him, he's a triathlete, and he grew up in that period. Also, we have Novak Djokovic, who is the world #1 athlete in tennis. So just keep training, and we are waiting for you on the other races. So it was a thank you for joining this meeting. So you're in the team, so just don't skip any practice, please.
Yeah, thank you too.
Okay. So Ivana Granusha is on the university. Her coach is here just following information. But Željko, if you agree, we can speak with Onur about the race now. What is already prepared there? If it's okay,
that's fine. Or we can just follow the agenda. You know, just if you can put that first slide on, just to for those that are not familiar, that haven't been with us in the past. So,
just to
what
repeat
is the aim? Just to repeat. So the aim of the team, actually, Zita mentioned something. So she kind of stole my story, but so it's the purpose of the team is to create a pathway and give you the opportunity to race to the elite. You know, it's that gap between when you finish your junior career and then become an elite. There is that under 23 gap. Now the World Triathlon is going to offer another opportunity that developing regional cups, so for the development federations and the junior category and under 23 race to get those points. So the main goal is to give you the opportunity to race, because some of you wouldn't even be on the start list without the team, because the team is having that kind of the wild cards for you guys so that you get on the start list. And of course, the aim is to gain some points and jump in the rankings, so in the future that we can raise the World Cups and maybe why not WTS and continue the pathway with the ASICS World Triathlon team and pursuing your goal of taking part in the Olympics. So that's about the team. Europe Triathlon, actually, World Triathlon is giving that grant to the continent of the development budget. Is going to provide you with €250 subsidy for your traveling. There is going to be a coach with you for those 3 days. You will have the free accommodation, 3 meals, and we will have those meetings in advance to inform you about all the details before the race. So the next meeting is planned for the end of this month, the 30th of March. And then the third one is 6th of April, just before we will go to Yenişehir, just to double check. You never know what will happen. You saw what madness is happening with the war now. We need to see, hopefully everything will go okay with the race there, but some of you can get sick, or maybe that COVID is going to do it something that some of you are going to be positive and you will not be able to race. So we need to know that, and we will try to collect as much more information about what's happening before the race. Now we can go, if you don't have anything to add, Ljudmila, we can go to Onur just to give us information about the race, and then take on about what are now I know everybody just forgot about the COVID, that Ukrainian situation, but I guess there is still some protocol that need to be covered before you travel to Turkey, and then you're going to be in Turkey before the race.
Okay, Onur.
Can you give me access for sharing my screen?
Yes, or it's even easier. I found it that you can speak like more. Is this the first page that you wanted to show?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So as I mentioned before, this is going to be the 3rd edition of this race this year, but it's first time in international capacity. We are going to have Elite Cup and Junior Cup. We can go to the next slide. Since the first time, this is the 3rd, I believe, or 2nd. Since the first time, the first edition of the race, we have been really very focused on the branding and the atmosphere of the race. That we would like to have a European Cup since the beginning, as I said. So this is going to be one of the very colorful and I hope very well branded races for this year, for this season. As you will see, there will be many sponsors and everything. As you see, this is a beach start. This is going to be a beach start. I will show you the swim course later in the slides. We can go to the next one.
This is the third.
Yeah.
This is the fifth.
The previous one, please. At the end of the slides, I put the YouTube video for the previous edition, 2021. It was a national race, but as I said, it was a well-prepared race. But this year, the finish and the transition zones will be in different places. So
it's better to give you like a permission, because I see that I'm not following, I'm not a master of this. So how it works?
Okay.
I go to your name, something like that.
I think so.
Yes, I need to go to name. More.
You can share that presentation with us and we can forward it to the others.
Make a host. Okay. Yes.
Host? Okay.
So you can do whatever you plan to do now. So.
Okay. Yeah. Where's my Zoom? Just a sec.
Okay.
So.
Yes, we can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the last year's races, the finish and the transition areas were next to each other. Unfortunately, I can't go. I can't zoom in further. So this is the swim start, as I mentioned. Just a sec. Let me find. Can you see the presentation now?
Yes.
Cool. So this was the previous years. So the transition was here and the finish area was next to it, but this year it will be different. The finish area will be a little bit further, about 70-80 meters further, and the athletes' lunch and the recovery zone will be next to the finish area. So this is my second slide. I have to warn you that these are the provisional schedule at the moment. So there might be some changes. You should better listen to the online technical briefing that the TD will do.
So Noor, just a question. So still testing is on Friday. It means that we need to come back Thursday, even in the race is at Sunday afternoon. So
that's right.
Okay.
That's right. Because we are going to have the swim fam on Friday. We would like to have all the athletes get tested before the feminizations. And we are going to have the swim fam. And the next day, the bike fam will be together with both junior and elites. So there won't be a second bike feminization for the elites. So the bike feminization will be together with junior and elites together. That's why we are having the testing. So the junior women race starts first on Saturday at 2 o'clock, and then the junior men race starts, and the medal ceremony for them for the juniors will be on Saturday. There is a possibility of having a after race party, by the way. We are at the moment discussing it with the authorities. If the COVID rules will allow us, we are going to have after race party, probably on Saturday evening after the medal ceremony, but it's going to be announced. It's not certain yet. So the elite race next day, it will start on 2 o'clock again, afternoon, and the elite men race 4:30, and then the medal ceremony. Let me go to the next one. This is the swim course. It's a beach start, as I said, 1 lap, 750 meters, 1 lap. And then I want to go back to the first slide. And then there is a ramp here. You will see that when you go out and run up to the ramp and turn right to the transition area. I will. So this is the swim course. It's counterclockwise. The bike course, we discussed it and accepted like 4 laps, but just before the meeting, I get an email from our TD that the technical committee would like to have a 3 laps course. So this is going to change. I had the impression of having 4 laps, but as I said, just before this meeting, the TD have reached me and said that it should be a 3 laps race. So this is not the final version of the course, but the course will be on the street, and I'm going to show you. It's a perfectly flat course.
Onur, is it possible to have, who is the TD? John is the TD there?
Yes, John is TD.
Is it possible to have him on the next meeting, 30th of March, just with the final course? So
I think it will be finalized by the end of this week. As I said, we had the impression that we are going to have a 4 laps. We asked for that because this race will be televised. It's going to be live. So we wanted to have a television-friendly race with more laps and everything, but the technical committee has, I think, some concerns about the lap athletes. So he had informed me that it's going to be a 3-lap race. I'm going to show you the bike course as well. As I said, it's a here it is. So there are just 2 U-turns. That's all. It's not a very technical course. It's perfectly flat and very quality asphalt.
So asphalt is a surface, not like in Alanya?
Yes. No, it's perfect asphalt and just 2 U-turns. That's all. Okay. But in order to create a 3-lap race, I don't know how it will be finalized. I will show you the final course in the next meeting, I hope. Okay. But it's perfect flat anyhow. And then this is the run course. it's parallel to the bike course, but on the seaside. It's traffic free. The area is maybe some pedestrians. The surface is concrete. So and it's a two lap course. The surface is concrete and some stones, as I said, but it's also perfect flat.
Onur, is it okay to put you in a WhatsApp group that athletes can contact you about the courses if they want to check like more detailed with you? Is it okay to put you in the group?
Sure. As I said in my presentation, at the end of the presentation, I can put it to the chat. I can put the link. There will be the race official race website. The athletes can check the courses and all the details about the race from the site. And last year's 2021's YouTube video, they will see the courses and many details in that video. There will be some minor changes, but nothing extreme. So any questions so far?
I just wanted to ask you guys, I saw now that last slide about the water temperature. Is there any possibility that we can have the wetsuits in? Because it's logistically good to know.
I think no, because as you know, I live in Antalya. It's almost the same temperatures. At the moment, we have about 18 degrees. 18, 17 degrees. It's at the moment. It will be warmer in that season. And I have put the average temperatures of previous years. The air temperatures, it's 17.5 average temperature. Average warmest was 21, but the highest it was 34. So in Mediterranean region, as you all know, anything can happen. And the coldest will be 13 degrees. So I believe it won't be a wetsuit swim.
Okay, and question. Okay, question from Luxembourg. So just unmute yourself and ask. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we have a question about the transfer from Adana Airport to Yenişehir, because it's a bit far away, and we would like to know if the LOC organized something, or if we have to take a taxi, or if there is some buses, or we don't know. So if you have a solution for that.
Usually we are organizing the transfer as well. So last year, those that have been with us in Balıkesir know that we organized the transfer from the Istanbul to all the way to Balıkesir. So we are going to organize together with the LOC transfer from the Saki Pasha airport to Yenişehir. So no worries.
Mm-hmm.
So we wait for your information from you.
Yeah, we will collect all the data regarding the flights. And then that's to come about the logistics after Onur's presentation.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to come to that. The nearest airport is Adana, Şakir Paşa. It's almost 70 kilometers from Mersin. It's about an hour, less than an hour, most of the time. The host hotel is not certain yet, but in a week or two, it will be certain. But Hilton Sa is very close, about 2 kilometers from the venue, and there is Hotel Sultaşa. It's almost 1 kilometer from the venue. Most probably, one of them or both of them will be the host hotels. So the athletes can just ride from the hotel or walk from the hotel to the venue. And there will be travel packages, not for the development team, of course. As Željko said, probably the development team will be different, but for the rest of the athletes, there will be packages including the transfers and the accommodation, transfers from the airport to the training facilities, there and back, and to the venue, of course. And it will be announced next week too, together with the athletes guide.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I have another question, if it's possible. But
Sure.
almost answer to this. It was about the host hotel. I saw it might be the Hilton, maybe. If there is a package organized by the LOC for the Europe team, my question is, maybe it can be possible that the athletes can share the room because they have to stay 3 or 4 nights in Yenişehir. If each of them book something on their own, it can be a bit maybe more expensive than if they do something together. So I don't know. Maybe if
usually, just to interrupt you, so usually for the team, we are booking and paying the accommodation and meals, so that's part of the the house rule. So it's going to be on the base of the shared double room, of course, boys with the boys and the girls only if we are having uneven numbers, so that somebody will be in the single room, or if there is a possibility and the rooms are good enough and big enough, then it's going to be a triple one. But Lucas will going to share the room either with Armin, Johannes, or Artur, so somebody from the development team. So that's the
Okay.
And that's our job. So don't worry about the accommodation.
Don't worry about the accommodation. You just need to fly down to Turkey, and we will organize everything from the airport transfer to the accommodation. And no worries about that. That's pretty much we did in past. If you are new on the board, so I can understand if you're worrying about it. Don't worry. It will be done. Last year, like I said, we did it from Istanbul to Balıkesir. It's almost a 4 or 5 hours drive, and we managed to take the team from the airport to the venue and back.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
By the way,
Thank you.
I put the YouTube link of last year's race and the presentation link to the chat. Athletes and coaches can.
And I share it in a
reach there.
WhatsApp group. So thank you.
Okay. And as for the water temperature, we have talked about it. We believe that it will be something like 20-21 degrees. If there will be heavy rain the week before, it might be maybe 1 degree lower, but I believe it won't be a wetsuit swim.
But
Okay.
maybe it's good. You never know. Maybe it's good just to bring the wetsuit. It's better
For
to have
warm
it.
up, please bring your wetsuits. So we will swim outside longer than it's planned on the familiarization. So bring your wetsuit, please. So Onur, thank you for this. So next time we will have John also.
Okay.
And until that, athletes had shared the link in a WhatsApp group about the venues. So everything what they want to ask, can you ask you personally? So thanks again.
Sure.
Can we hear now Begum, if she is free, about the COVID situation? What is that expecting us in Turkey?
As a doctor, I don't think anything is good, but the world thinks and says everything is good. So we need to believe in them. So most of the, how to say, we are more free in Turkey, especially those parts like medicine. So the rules for, I will just share it with you.
I think that to share now, Onur need to give a host status for you. Just go to the participants, find the
rules for coming to Turkey.
You can check from the link. You hear me? Yeah, I think I'm done. Can you?
Yes,
Am I back?
with some distractions.
Sorry?
I did it. You can share your screen, Megan.
I don't have to share. I just put on the chat box.
Okay.
There's the Turkish Airlines link, so everybody can check the rules for coming to Turkey, because most of the countries only vaccination is enough. But for some countries, we can have some more details and they can check from them. So to come to Turkey, follow the link. And if something changes, they change the link. So on Friday, Onur showed us, we will have the quick antigen tests for everyone. And you asked if we have to come on Friday. So yes, but if there's something special and is okayed by the TD, then we can arrange anything, anytime. And one more, we will have a PCR or quick antigen test on the field, just for the go back PCRs, because some of the countries will need the PCRs or antigen tests to go home. But please let me know before that I can arrange it, just to address it, okay?
Okay.
So any questions from me?
So Luxembourg, is it your hand still for any case, or then can you, I will just give you 5 and just clean it, okay?
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay, so thank you.
Okay.
Okay, pretty much we covered everything on the agenda now, just to do some follow-up and open the floor that you can ask if there are any questions. So regarding, you know, the Ljudmila is going to be your head coach down there, and whatever questions you might have before the race or during your traveling, you can send that to the WhatsApp group that Ljudmila sent, or privately. If there is something that is private matter, you can contact her or me directly, so that we can solve whatever will happen. So if any issues with injuries, or maybe, like I said, COVID or any kind of sickness that you can have, you can report us, and if we can help you, just let us know on time. We had last year a few situations that we came to the race site and then we realized that somebody is not coming because we haven't been informed on time. So just please, if something is happening, let us know on time so that we can react properly. Till we will send you that in an email, just here to tell you if you can book your flight as soon as possible, so that we can organize that airport transfer together with the LFC. So to send me the flight details and how many bags and everything. It would be good to send the size of your bike bag, because last year we had some issues because some of you are having really huge bike bags, so that we can organize the minivans for the bus so that everything can fit in one ride. You know, the rules of the team, those of you that have been with us, you know that you're going to stick all together. 7 of you, unfortunately, because Alina, who knows, maybe that war is going to end really soon, that we can have those Belarus athletes on the board as well. But as now, the case is that it's going to be only 7 of you. So all 7 of you are going to act as a team together with Ljudmila. The meals, the familiarization, all the trainings, and before and after the race, yeah, sticking together. Next meeting is going to be, like I said, the end of this month, just to double check with you what your status is, and then if maybe we are going to miss some data about the flights, or if you will have any questions, or NOC is going to provide us any changes about the course or whatever changes could be before that race. And then 1 week after that one, just prior to travel to Turkey, to short time to double check everything. World Triathlon is open at hub, as Zita said, so we will just need to agree with Zita what the World Triathlon would like to have from you guys that anti-doping book is something that is really good to go through that one, and you will see what other content that we can open for you guys. And it would be good for you to double check, like Begum said, in advance, who will need that PCR test so that we can organize that on time. I remember the last couple of times there was, we received that data in the last moment, and it was not possible then to organize. You know how it goes with 2-day racing, the LOC, everything fall apart that last day. So it's really better, good to know that in advance so that we can book and organize that PCR, that they come to the hotel, or maybe there's going to be a place for them to do those on time.
Sorry, Željko.
Yes.
There will be a place at the finish area, I think, so they can easily see the PCR place there. Okay.
Excellent. Good. But I remember it was not the case in the Balikashir. It was in Italy after the race, so we couldn't do anything because the team that was doing the test, they just left the cover left, and therefore some of the kids it was impossible to get that test, not in the antigen. Anyway, so that's it. Ljudmila, do you want to add something?
One more thing. Thank for World Triathlon support. Now on the screen you have Europe Triathlon team on the hub. In the WhatsApp group and on the email you have a link to that platform. If you have any problem to connect with that, please send me a message and we will fix that with the World Triathlon. Go to hub. You have so many things to learn there. So for the next meeting, I will send you some questions which we need to discuss of, and it will be a legacy for the next team members. So some questions before the race, some chatting after the race, just some impressions about your status as a triathlete. So how do you prepare? What is your goal? How do you feel? Something about that. Please, you are on the hub officially. Welcome to the team. And this will be part that we really ask you to do with us together, to leave something for others on the hub. So hi to Slovenian coach. He's late, but he's here with us. So, please, somebody from the offices, can you give us some, Tina? We are cooperating with you, but we never heard about anything about these meetings or your impressions about the triathlon. Can you just introduce yourself and say hello to the others?
Hello to everyone. I'm Tina Pallas from Estonian Triathlon. And of course, we really are very thankful to Europe Triathlon and World Triathlon for the possibility that our young guys can attend the development camp. And we really try hard to go through this possibility to get points and to go further and further. So we just go to cooperate with everyone and wish you good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Tina. Igors, do you want to say hello to?
Hello for everybody, and I think it's a fantastic opportunity for young athletes participate. And I think this join idea as a European team, it sounds good, it's good, and I think it's we need all make more and more activities, develop this idea and found some new possibilities, supporters and so, but it's brilliant idea, and I from Latvian side say thank you for all these good activities and so, and it's very good when we make today's Zoom meeting. It's a lot of news and everybody, especially for young guys, see the organization for a big competition. It's not so easy. It's always some changes and some rules and some points and some new flights and so, but I think it's a very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from Croatian Triathlon office? she is working. Okay, Slovenia, Klemen, can you say hi?
Hey, hello. Nice to meet you after a winter. I can say for Slovenian Federation that we'll be very keen to be on every Europe Triathlon Development Team project, and we are very happy so we can cooperate and develop triathlon in this region for younger triathletes. So thank you.
Thank you, Clement. Can I just jump in, Ljudmila? Sorry, Clement, we sent an email to Tamara just to send us those times so that we can finish the selection process for the next 3 races, because there are a couple of athletes from Slovenia. There was swimming times from the races, but it would be good to have those from the swimming in the pool. I know that you have the talent days and that you most probably have those times. If they can send them as soon as possible so that we can move forward with the other 3 races and select the final teams. Thank you, Clement.
And Željko, do you agree that now there is one spot for Yenişehir for girls? So if anybody have a ready girl, it needs to send the information.
It's not our call. Yesterday we had a call with Kathleen and Mitya and Mark. So we agreed, and that's for the board. We will see what will happen. But now we agreed to leave those spots free, at least the one from Alina. So the Belarus, they are not, they can't race because of the ban. But yeah, it's not our call. I was proposing that we maybe fill that spot with somebody else, but we will see. In Vanusia, we can ask Renato and the board. We will see what they're going to decide. Unfortunately, we are on the same same page, but it's not our fault.
Okay. So from my side, again, welcome to the team. I will be your leader there. And thanks for the coaches' support also for the athletes. This is a part of the transfer when you need to deliver your kid to his own or her own competitive destiny. So thank you because you're here, but they need to be more independent. So any questions?
I saw now that Mitya
is here,
just
yes,
joined us. He's president of the development committee. So just to give him if he wants a word, and then finally to Zita just to say hello at the end of this. And I saw that Igors is raising the hand.
Yeah, I have some let's say small marketing question. We just start produce some new T-shirts for our leading athletes, like for Arturs, Artyoms, and so. It's some special regulations. It's possible put for example, for Arturs T-shirt, some European team triathlon or something else. It's some possibility, or it's some regulation, or it's no.
Now you can do whatever you want on your T-shirts. We are going to provide them official Europe Triathlon T-shirt and some bandanas, some equipment we already produced. I'm going to ask them just to send me the sizes so that I can deliver that to Ljudmila before she travels to Turkey. But you can create a T-shirt with that. That's fine.
Okay, it's perfect because it's
using the Europe Triathlon logo because that's your logo. It's that's the Europe Triathlon logo. Yeah. All the national federations are making Europe Triathlon. Without the national federation, there is no Europe for the World Triathlon. Mitya, welcome.
Welcome, boss.
Hello to all. Nice to see you. Nice to see you all. Hopefully this year will be more successful in terms of all actions regarding development that were the last 2 years that we were struggling. Hopefully the situation in Europe will go better. We are currently not in a good situation, but I'm always optimistic so that everything will end and we can continue with the sport and with a good development program in this year and further on. I won't take any much of your time. I will be online just to collect all the data and that I need and want to know. And welcome again to the team, all the athletes especially. Hopefully you will enjoy and hopefully you will also achieve results that you are planning with the help of our coaches. Thank you and have a nice meeting.
Thank you. Actually, we are just finishing, so it's
finishing.
Super
Yeah, we
fast.
started at
3
10.
minutes. We did everything in 3 minutes. So
Yeah,
okay.
It's 10 o'clock. That's why. Yeah. So we are here already 1 hour. Yeah.
Meeting will be recorded. It will be uploaded on the YouTube. We will share with you and also on the World Triathlon Hub. So Željko, you can finish.
Yeah, just wanted to give opportunity to Zita if she wants to say something at the end, and thank everybody for your time and hoping that you will stay injury free and race well in Yenişehir and collect some World Triathlon points.
Thank you so much, Željko. Honestly, nothing really left to say because I think everything was well said over this 1 hour from everyone. I am so happy to see that the athletes are really excited and involved. Like I see some development comparing the previous ones. I am happy that you are not shy. You are taking, responsibility, representing yourself. So it was really really nice to see that comparing to the previous years, which is already great to see that. And yeah, it's 6 weeks to go, more or less, until to the race. So all the best, and we will see each other next time.
Thank you, Zita.
And Željko, just probably one thing, because as you know, Ljudmila already introduced the hub, but I think Dave is still finalizing that preparation. So I think the athletes haven't received yet a login. So you will have an automated login who has never been on the hub, and then we will, Željko and Ljudmila, will start the communication and just guide you. And as I said, what is important that the anti-doping education, we are taking that for a different level from this year. So we will have like mandatory education on anti-doping to all the athletes who are competing under development or coming to our project. And what is also important, I think Ljudmila mentioned that, but as it will be, more or less your first race, please do not forget that you have to sign the athletes agreement through the education hub at one point of the year.
Thank you, Zita.
So that's all. So see you in the group. See you online. Information for next meeting you will receive. Also about the transport from airport to the host hotel. So bye-bye.
Have a nice day. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. It's a very good conversation. It's a lot smiling and happy people in Europe still, and it's make us happy. Thank you, office. Thank you, nice guys, and so.
Thank you, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you.